Guys, today we will be talking about Stormbringer, the gear I use, and the spec I use. So let's start with the gear. For gear, I use Fellshroud set. Why Fellshroud set? The class is very squishy. Like, I have only 12.86 damage reduction, physical damage reduction. So, which means melee will eat you. That's why I use the shield. If you're not using Stormcloak, the class takes a lot of damage. It's very difficult to survive if you're getting nuked while you don't have Stormcloak on. That's why I'm using the shield set. Also, when the shield pops, you get 8% increased damage, which is also good because you can, if you can, sometimes if you're lucky, usually you can set up a nuke while you have the shield proc, and then you can one-shot somebody. Alright, for the offset, I'm going with haste. Why haste? I feel like the class works around static, right? So the more you cast, the more static you generate. That's why I'm going haste. Okay, so to generate more static. For the weapon, I'm going with Spirit Staff. Why Spirit Staff? Stormbringer lacks sustain compared to other classes. You go out of mana pretty fast. I forgot to add about my trinket. So yeah, I use Bloodforge Talisman, unused trinket, 175 spell power for 15 seconds, and also I see you guys probably noticed that I'm Orc now. I faction changed to Orc, and the reason is Blood Fury. So I feel like I said, the class works with the nuke. You would want to hit that nuke as hard as you can when you have the open window. So that's why I think like unused trinket and Blood Fury, that's like almost 300 more spell power, increases your nuke load, so you can actually one-shot somebody with the combo while they're in fear. And about the talents, let's talk about talents now. Let's start with Stormbringer talents. There are some unique choices I have here, personal choices I made, and I'll talk about them and why I choose these talents. So let's start with the last talent, why I'm not choosing Fog. Basically, Fog at the moment is pretty buggy. People can target you in it, and Necropets can target you in it. Tinkerpets can target you in it. So it's pretty buggy. I tried playing with it, and I think the talent I'm using instead, Lingering Storm, is far better. Why Lingering Storm is better? It's because your Stormcloak lasts longer, which means you are basically more tanky, right? And Body of Lightning lasts longer, which means you're regenerating more mana, so it improves your sustain. I'm also using improved Body of Lightning for sustain, and also you can set up your nuke with Body of Lightning every minute instead of every minute and a half. About other choices I have here, I know a lot of Stormbringers do not go with either mastery. Personally, I do, because I think crit, 4% crit and 60% mana regen is too good to pass on. Alright, so for other things, I go with Invigorating Winds, especially when you don't have that fear proc, instant fear proc, but you want to cast fear, you're dying, you want to cast X so you don't get kicked. Alright. About lightning talents, I'm not using the AoE talents. Why? Because I don't see myself casting forked lightning often. It's basically purple chain lightning. So I don't cast AoE spells as much. I do cast Conjure Storm, when I'm facing necromancer, sometimes even tinker. But overall, I don't usually cast AoE talents in arena. That's why, or BGs. So that's why I'm not using the AoE talents. Also, I'm not using lightning cage. Why? Lightning cage basically makes you a turret. You're a turret for 30 seconds. And people with brain will go behind something so you can damage. Like a person, when somebody sees a caster casting a big spell, that player will want to hide behind something, use line of sight. So that's why I think like lightning cage is bad. I use the talents that improve the damage of electrocute. Your electrocute is like your main damage spell when you're moving, and you want to improve its damage as much as possible. So yeah, it can also strike twice. It can strike twice, 25% to strike twice. So sometimes you get double crit, which is a lot of damage. All right. And the last talent in lightning I use is Ride the Lightning. Why? It's just too fun to pass on. Sometimes it can save you in arena if you use it when you're running and so. All right. That's it. I also use Thunder Shocker for nuke. If you can set up your nuke while the target is rooted, you do 30% more damage, which is huge. Yeah. So yeah. Now I want to show you how I actually nuke targets in arena. Let's go to the dummy. So what do you want to do? I usually open with Storm Alert, the instant fear, right? So you want to open with the instant fear. While the target is in fear, you can set up your nuke. How do you set up your nuke? So instant fear, Volt, Eye of the Storm, regenerate starting Body of Lightning Tempest, and then you cast Arm of Thorim. Sometimes I even blink into target, especially if I don't get electrocute proc. I blink into target. You do damage when you blink. Ride the Lightning also does the damage. Often for electrocute procs when you blink, then you do more damage. So yeah, that's the nuke. To add, Stormbringer is not a very good class in arena compared to other meta classes. Like, honestly, I know it's sad, but you will probably have more success playing other classes than playing meta classes, not other classes, but meta classes that are at the moment I face every time in arena, than playing a Stormbringer. Like, guys, I played how many games? Let me check. I played arena. I played 300 more than 308 games. In 308 games, I faced only one fucking Stormbringer, and he was like, when I started playing, he was like 1.3k rating. So yeah, not many Stormbringers in arena. The good thing about that is that people don't know what you can do, so sometimes they get surprised by your nuke, because they don't face Stormbringers in arena. Often, when I played against people that are 2k, 2.1k, they whisper, "Oh, how do you do as a Stormbringer? First time I see Stormbringer." I'm like, "How many games do you play?" "Oh, I played around 200 games." Okay, nice. So yeah, people don't play this class that much in arena. I noticed they played somehow much more in PvE. But yeah, Stormbringer is a very fun class in general. But yes, it's not a meta class like a Reaper or a Starcaller Warden, or Tinker, what else? Rune Master, Fellsworn, and yeah, some others. Probably I missed some, but those are some of the meta classes that you face, and necro, yeah, you face every fucking time you enter the arena, and some of them are auto lose for Stormbringer. An example, Reaper. Reaper, the Harvest Reaper you can beat as a Stormbringer. I beat Harvest Reapers that were like around 2.2k. So yeah, it's possible to beat. But the other spec, I don't know what is it, how is it called, but it has red flashy spells. It's just impossible to beat for a Stormbringer. You can't run because the casting that ports you back. You fly back to that red big thing, I don't know how is it called, and you just die. And the damage they do, I don't know, man. They should nerf the class, honestly. Please nerf. Alright, and the other thing you auto lose is the tank Felswar. When I played against bad ones, I could win, but against good ones, oh my god, they just drain you. They have also spell reflection. If you fuck up, if you cast fear, well, they have spell reflection. It's insta lose. If they reflect your nuke, it's insta lose. So yeah, it's very hard. The tank, Felsworn, and also Rune Master, they just kill you in stun. Like same shit with Reaper. You can't do anything. Like if you face Rune Master, if they have brain cells, they will just kill you in few seconds, and there is nothing you can do. Like yesterday, I died to a Rune Master in arena, and like I had my Storm Cloak on, so the Storm Cloak was reducing the damage. I still died in a fucking stun lock. Like, I don't know, man. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll show you some arena videos now. Especially ones I guess you want to see how I nuke people. So I would like, because that's how we play in arena. You try to nuke. If you fail to nuke, you reset, try again. If you try to like out damage somebody, like go ham, spam spells, it will usually go bad for you. You need to play smart. You need to play around your nuke and your fear duration. Alright, I'll show you some videos now of arena. Anyway, thank you for watching so much. It means a lot to me. Peace.